Marriage in which the government is not involved. I am not the first to make this case, and certainly won't be the last, but regardless, it is important to discuss. Notice how whenever the government gets involved in something, things tend to end up worse off than before. Well, that same concept applies to marriage. Never mind the fact that more or less, 50% of all marriages end in divorce, with that statistic being higher in urban environments. If you are still not deterred by this, though, then let's look at some more data. A common misconception about marriage is that you will become one taxable unit and therefore will save money through lower taxes. This is not true for everyone, though. Feel free to take a look at this graphic and pause the video. The results are astounding. Only those that are very mediocre, in terms of income, benefit from being legally married. If those individuals were to ever make more money, then they would be taxed even higher. So what if you plan to make lots of money? Don't get legally married. Still not convinced? Maybe you have a girlfriend who insists that getting that marriage license is integral because A, B, and C. Whatever her reasons are, that marriage license is completely unnecessary. Give her the fancy ring and wedding, but never sign your life away. A common saying I have heard about marriage is this: marriage is betting half your shit that you won't end up divorced. Along with many other variations, but the underlying theme is the same. Maybe you want kids. Fine, have kids. You don't need a marriage contract for that. People in the slums do it all the time. Really, this is the only reason I could see anyone ever becoming legally married. But even then, it would still be smarter to be married without that government contract, especially if you ever plan to move out of the slums, in terms of income. I was always indifferent about marriage, but this point really hit home for me. Why would I want to be with someone who is legally obligated to love me, just because some piece of paper says they have to? Personally, I would never allow that. No, I want someone who is with me due to the work we both put into the relationship. What oftentimes happens in marriage is both parties become complacent. They grow comfortable knowing that the other person can't leave unless they want to lose half their wealth. Maybe half of your wealth seems small now, but in 20 years I am sure you would dread the thought of a divorce, considering how much money you would lose, and the possibility of alimony. I want someone who loves me because our relationship is active. It is alive, not growing old in the comfort of a marriage license. I want to know they are still here because they want to, not because they have to. Sure, there are many healthy marriages in which there is no need for a marriage contract, but there are also many relationships in which the threat of divorce is the only thing keeping them together. Marriage is a subject that should be taken extremely seriously. There are many topics relating to marriage in general that I did not discuss in this video, which will be included in the description. All of them provide different viewpoints and analyzations. Some, if not most, will be biased, so keep that in mind, especially considering how many people have been divorced. But regardless, all of the information to make an informed decision is out there. So if you do end up making the wrong decision, the only person you have to blame is yourself. Although, the only way I could see there being a wrong decision is if you involve the government, which, as we discussed, is entirely unnecessary. Thanks for watching Kick Ass and Be a Man. I am now releasing a new video every Monday, so subscribe by clicking the circle on the screen or via the button below this video. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Thanks for watching.